Good morning, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Somebody give me a sound check. Let me know if you guys hear me okay. We're just going straight um, into trade right now. I just want to make sure that we're good to go. Let me make sure my other screen is working. Hi, everybody. Hi. Hey, Cheryl. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Let me organize this. Make sure we're working. Okay, that's all working. Everybody coming on board. Okay, awesome. Good morning. Everybody can hear me. Everybody can see the screen. I gotta just get Trade Evade on the bottom here. Let me just do that. Just bear with me. Okay. All right, awesome. How's everybody doing? Did you guys get a chance to play around with 1.5? I absolutely love it. Well, of course. Let's do a little poll. Your only choice is this is going to be a very biased poll. Do you love Scalper 1.5? Your choice is yes and yes, even. Your choice is yes or yes, I truly love it. Tell me what you like the most. There we go. Poll is up. Let's do the poll here. Good morning, guys. Everybody's good. We're starting a little bit early already. As you can see, already doing a lot of trading off of the signals on the chart. Just trading. I was trading NAS a little bit here. I'm actually, you know what? I think it's going to be easier if I trade this off my Mac on the side. I just realized this. It's so cool about Trade Evade. I absolutely love Trade Evade. I got to tell you, the more I'm trading Trade Evade, I just absolutely love Trade Evade. Hello, guys. Hey, Kai. Hey, Fad. How are you? All right. Let's see some. What are my choices? Yes. I truly love it. Or yes. So far, it's 50-50. I don't know. I need a little more love here, guys. How do you get the Scalper 1.5? 3 ways. You can. Here, let me give you the links. You can join 8cap, open an account with 8cap, and you'll get it. You can join BK just on a signal basis, and you'll get it. Or you can join my Pass the Prop, which is going to be opening up next week. Yeah, I'm putting this up here. Oh, I got to reconnect. Okay, what happened here? Come on, baby. And you can get it that way. So there's like 3 different ways you can get it. Okay. It's really awesome. It's the best thing I've ever built, in my opinion. A lot of people from LA. Oh, hang on. I'm sorry, guys. I got to take this call. Hang on just 1 second. Yeah, Evie. Elon? Elon? All right, never mind. Sorry, guys. I got to step away for a second. I got to talk to my son. He just came in from the airport. So I'll be right there. Just hang on a second. All right, never mind. This phone is not working. Okay. What was I talking about? It's not free, my friend. Nothing good in life is free. It's almost free, but it's definitely not free. All those links are there. You want it? You hit one of those links. Otherwise, enjoy other people making money. Okay, so people were telling me from LA that they were having PTSD off the little fire emojis. These fire emojis tell you that something is grossly overbought or oversold. In this case, you can see, it went grossly oversold after the PPI data, which just blew up. then came down to kind of, oversold. And I, of course, scooped it up once it crossed the moving average. It was just a beautiful little trade right here. Right now, I don't have any signals. We're sort of like in no man's land. We're also 5 minutes away from the open. I almost never trade before the open because it's always a sucker bet. So we'll, post open, we'll see, let's see what shows up on the screens. But obviously, the PPI data was very, very powerful. It blew everything up. NASDAQ went up more than 100 points. S&P went up like, what is that, 72, like 40 points, which is really a lot for S&P. So they really, really flipped the market around. It's very, very unusual for, for PPI to have been such a big miss. It's a big positive number because remember, the single greatest weight on the market right now is inflation. So if inflation is a little bit muted, it really provides a lift for the equity market because it means that the Fed isn't caught between a rock and a hard place, and can ease, at least continue easing without too much concern, and that's positive for equities. Although I will say that gold actually had like a sort of a knee-jerk reaction positive, and then a complete reversal on the move. That's interesting. I think gold just looks negative for some. Honestly, the price action on gold has just been pretty ugly. By the way, very cool little feature on 3.5. You see this little table. You want to get it. You want to move it to another part of the chart. You just simply go over here and you say, "Where's the table?" You can say table position bottom left. You say okay, and boom, it gets out of my way, right? Which is kind of nice. Otherwise, give me some thumbs up if you guys been trading it. I'm actually curious. Have you guys? Has anybody traded 1.5? Have you had some good success with it yesterday? Have you not? I mean, any issues? Let me know. I'm really curious. I absolutely love it because it really encapsulates everything graphically for me at this point. And all we got to do is just simply wait for signal. Today in London, so we're trading Bitcoin. This is such a great example of why this was such a good indicator. So I just want to show this to you. We're trading Bitcoin, right? We're trading this in London, 4 o'clock. This is me, right? All of London. This thing just rises and rises and rises. But here's the beautiful part. If I'm looking for a counter trend trade, the indicator did not give it to me until this point over here. It gave me literally the perfect turn trade. I didn't take a lot of it out of it, but I could have taken almost 1,000 points out of it or 500 points out of Bitcoin. But the point is, it just did not give me a false signal all the way up the thing. Did not give me a single reversal signal until it got up here. Gave me a great reversal signal. It was so long that we actually closed the trade after the session ended. But it was just another proof of how good this indicator is. Why I absolutely love it, and why Cheryl, you trading with it? I mean, let me know what you traded with it. I'd love to hear some specifics from people, other people in the room who are trading with me. I'd love to hear some specifics with you guys as to what you guys traded, how you guys traded it, so on and so forth. People on Twitter, come on down to YouTube, to BK Traders, to our channel. The link is in my YouTube feed, so you can watch the thing live and also get all the links, so you can get all the product that you want. Cheryl said you traded gold in ES. It's interesting. Yeah, gold was really. I just did not get a chance to watch gold, but gold was really attractive yesterday as far as the trade goes. Okay, what do we got? 4 minutes, 3 minutes before the open. Let's see what the market wants to do. Market is just kind of sitting around here. As I said, yesterday, for those of you guys, and also, I have the, if you guys want to understand exactly how BK Scalper 1.5 works, I actually have the video. Let me pull it up. Hang on just 1 second. I'm going to pull this up for you guys so I can post it over there. Oh, and actually, you know what? I think I can do it this way, right? I think I did. Yeah. Is this right? Let me see if that worked. I don't think it worked. No. Let me see if I can delete this. Remove. Remove. This did not work. Okay. Which time frame do I use for the gold indicator? She's using the 1 minute chart. Okay, we got a buy signal in NAS. Let's go for it. Why not? Where's my trade already? How much time do I have? 58 seconds. Let's go for it. Buy market. So we're in. Let me make sure that we're in here. Which account am I in? Yeah, we should be in here. So this. Let's see if I can show this to you visually. Okay. I'm in at 84. The second tranche will be 64. And the third tranche will be 44 if I have to go there. I don't usually like to buy in front of the open, and maybe this was a sucker bet, but let's give it a shot. This is a buy signal, right before the New York Open, so it's not like I should be taking this, but we've had a strong positive data move. Market is up technically. I'm just trying to trade the probability here. And I think it's not a bad probability. So I'm long this. 1 minute left to the open. Let's see where it goes. Always a dangerous thing to do pre-open because they can flush it down before they take it back up. That's why I never like to trade pre-open. But we'll give it a shot. I'm trading it in my tranche format here. In at 84, 64, 44. Let's see what happens. What time is it? 20 seconds to the open. Okay, and it's 64. The final one will be at 44. And I want to move this one to over here. Let's see. Now, it looks like it's going to tip me to the 44s. Let's see. And this is why you don't trade the open, children. Because it's a notorious flush trade. Yeah. Okay. I'm moving my limits over here. Let's see if I can clear them. Oh, what did I just do? I'm going to get clipped on this. This is a perfect example why you should never trade the open. And I'm never going to do this again with you guys. That's it. I'm done. I've learned my lesson of the stupidity of this trades. Okay. This was absolutely my fault in terms of trading the open. Fuck it. We'll just, I just have to eat this, this position. I'll get it back as the day progresses. But this is precisely why you don't trade the open. The open is a fake out move always. And even when it works, it doesn't work. So, okay, we'll leave it alone. We'll move on to the next one. Let's see if there's any more trades over here. No signals so far here. Nothing in gold. Nope. And we'll, I'll recalibrate for the next trade, especially for Nasdaq. Nasdaq is just the world's. Sweetwater says he feels like I've said this before. No, I'm really not going to fuck around. I love this indicator too much to disrespect it, and this was like a pure disrespect to the indicator. It was obvious. See how this fucker comes right back out after stopping me? It's just just a given. It's just a given that this is what it's going to do. It's exactly what the market does every open. I should never be swayed by data or bullshit or stuff. It's just bullshit. All right, we'll refocus. Pretty slow open. Not much really going on over here. Okay, let's see what we got here. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of all my trades, so that they're not polluting the chart. Really, really quiet open, guys. Not much going on here. I'm just watching charts, trying to find where the signals are. The signals are just not there yet. Markets are pretty tight. All the extremes happened on the PPI, and we kind of died out after that. What's going on with Elon Musk and TikTok? Is he going to buy TikTok? Is this like the new rumor? Is that what's going on? Yeah, Mr. Wonderful is looking also. Exactly. It'd be interesting to see if we can break the PPI highs here. This is should be a pretty bullish construct right now. We are really stretching away from the 8-period moving average right now on the move. That's actually like this is just thinking about the open trade. We usually start trading 9:15, and I think that's a bad thing. I think I'm going to move the trading cycle to 9:40, because it's precisely so that we don't get polluted by the market open. Because the market open is the most bullshit 10 minutes in the history of the world. Just like the market closed at the last 10 minutes, although those are a lot more handicapable. And it's just much better to not get visually enticed by the bullshit price action. Now we basically V-shaped this whole move, so this would have been like a great trade. And now we're starting to really move on up and build a little bit of a of a positive move. Getting chopped. Yeah, the Sweetwater says no sense getting set up at the start of the day. He's right. Yeah, it's Chop City. The time frame best traded for us is a 1 minute time frame because we're looking for short term. This indicator is optimized for the 1 minute time frame because we're looking for lots of interesting. Basically, we're looking for a trade every 10 to 15 minutes. Today it's a little bit quiet. We just started. I mean, we should have probably started at 9:40, but it's just not really moving much today. So, and today I have a hard out at 10:30, guys, because we have a webinar. Oh, you know what I want to tell everybody? Be sure if you haven't signed up yet, be sure to sign up for our 10 Trades to Watch webinar, which is coming up this Saturday. And even if you can't attend it, you can. I'm going to put this on Twitter also, guys. Just 1 second. I'm going to put this on Twitter for you guys too. Even if you can't attend it, you can. Jesus Christ, man, Twitter is just all messed up today. You can, as long as you sign up, we'll send you the video so you can watch it, which is really, really cool. Here, let me give this to you. Okay. I'm posting that. I posted that on Twitter as well. Okay. All right, here we go. Not a lot of price action today, huh, guys? Just everybody's moving around doing nothing. So while this is kind of play itself out, we don't have a signal to play. A really interesting piece of psychological research that I came across. I'm reading a lot of books on statistics and neurology, human psychology, all that kind of stuff. A lot of it on Bayesian models, which is really how the human brain basically sort of looks at a situation. The human brain has a prior. The way we operate as human beings is we have a prior assumption about something. We have a prior prejudice or prior opinion about something. We look at the reality in front of us. If the reality deviates tremendously from our prior assumption, then we update our assumption, which is like essentially how Bayesian algorithm works. But our brains work very, very much the same way. Now, if you substitute the word assumption to the word expectation, right? So here's a good example. Like, you expect that you live in the state of Florida and you expect that 300 days out of the year there will be sun, right? And all of a sudden climate change or whatever, winds change and 300 days out of the year is rain, right? So you get really pissed, not because it's rain, but because your expectation has been disappointed. So, like, the very, very interesting thing about how we act as human beings is we get a dopamine hit when our expectation is fulfilled, right? And we only care about the expectation, not the actual reality of the situation. So as long as the expectation is fulfilled, we're fine. And we get a massive dopamine depression when the expectation fails us. So why is this really, really important for trading? Because even if you're mentally fully cognizant. Oh, not every single trade is going to work, right? Your expectation is that this trade that you're in is going to work. So this particular trade that you're in right now, that's going to work. And because that expectation is there, and he gets disappointed, it doesn't matter that you have this beautiful model. This is one of your, one of your 3 failures for the day or stuff like that. It doesn't matter. Emotionally, you're going to be just wrecked, regardless of how much you tell that to yourself. That's why discipline doesn't work at all. There's no such thing as discipline. The human mind is essentially a dopamine hunting mechanism, and it's always based upon expectations. So anytime you disappoint your expectation, you'd be disappointed. So the reason why people kind of get better at it as experience comes in is because they actually expect to fail, right? Rookie traders expect to succeed. Veteran traders expect to fail, which is why, not that I am really happy about this, but I expected that fucking trade to not really work, because I've seen it not work a lot of times. So I'm not nearly as pissed as I would have been, a year ago, 2 years ago, when we started trading this, because I've seen the setup fail all the time. And, it was just my, my lack of discipline, which is something that you're always going to have that happen. But the difference is, I'm not spiraling into a typical revenge trading response, which is inevitable. My point is, it's inevitable to you. There's nothing you can do about it if you don't build up this a reservoir of failure. Like, the irony of the whole thing is that the better you get at trading, the more pessimistic you become rather than optimistic. Somebody says Elon's going to ban me if I keep calling it Twitter. I know, I'll call it X. But you see what I'm saying? It's really, really fascinating how that works out. All right, getting a buy pop post event here, 29 seconds. Let's give that a shot. We're going to trade the MES. Here we go. If this holds, it's got to hold. 20 seconds left. Nice big move, actually. Jesus, that's really starting to move here. All right, buying market in at 775. The next level will be 375. Right, and the next level after that will be 99.75. Okay, we're in over here. Yeah, I'm trying to do my math here. 7 minus 4 is 3. Okay, in at 2, and then the TP now. Wait, am I out? Okay, let me get out. Of this. Okay, so that was, it was fast. I'm sorry, it always goes fast. So I just want to show you how that worked out. Let's just go back to the settings and show the executions. And this is why I love my tranche system when it's very robust. So here's how the whole tranche system works, and this is optimized for fast execution and as high a probability of success as you possibly can get. So I'm coming in, level 1 was 705. Level 2 was 775. Level 2 was 375. At level 2, I'm twice as large, and I'm going for plus 2 points, right? So now I'm plus 4, basically plus 4 points, because I'm twice as large, plus 2 points, that's plus 4 points. The other level that I bought at 775, if the price is rallying, I'm only going to be losing 2 points. So I'm net positive 2 points, which is what I'm trying to make on the S&P, boom, 2 points got done very, very fast, and now it's now it's really kind of collapsing, which is it does in a choppy market. But the thing is that this is optimized for either if this was a trend market, this would have been a super easy trade. Choppy market, it was quickly got resolved, and I P&L'd it. So you have to have everything preset. You have to have all those levels done, but they are optimized essentially for for quick resolution trading. That being said, none of this stuff is really attractive today. Today we just sort of chop city, and I generally don't like to buy trend trades in chop city because even here you kind of got you got over the skis here. It just came right back down, totally come back down to the 200s, and you could have gotten taken out if you didn't react quickly. But the good thing about the system is that everything is pre-thought before you even hit the button. So you know exactly which level you're coming in, you know what your stops and targets are, and you're just mitigating the exit as fast as possible. So can you use TradingView? Yeah, you could use this in TradingView. This is Trade-Evade connected to TradingView. I prefer to use Trade-Evade because it's really fast and inaccurate. But you could definitely use TradingView if you wanted to on the system. Here's NQ. What is NQ doing? There's some interesting signals on NQ that we could have had here. So let's watch NQ here. NQ had in a very, very minor, what we call super trend condition, where it went up like 30 basis points wide over here, and it gave like a tiny little super trend signal over here at 110. You would have bought the next one at 80, the next one at 60. Right. What was this? 110. No, you would have bought this at 90, and then you would have resolved it at 100. Yeah, it would have been a very, very quick resolution over here, but really still pretty choppy price action. Not ideal. Victor, I put up all the links. I'll put them the links again for you. You can get them. You can either join my coaching over here, or you can just join BK by itself. Be sure, of course, to hit our friends at Apex. So, Chop City, I still managed to get out of this thing more or less alive. NASDAQ is by far the most interesting in terms of finding opportunities and trades because it generates the most signals. Right now, we don't have anything, but it's definitely showing a little bit of undersold or oversold conditions here, where it's really pushing away from the 8-period SMA. But not really much going on over here. The super trend conditions, which is when price goes like 30 basis points the short-term moving average is 30 basis points or higher against the long-term moving average, where that means you have consistent momentum trading, have been very, very tiny. This is like 4 candles of super trend. Here that you had a little bit of a negative super trend for about 20 minutes before the news totally flipped it around. You had a small super trend here that also just simply petered out. So not much really going on over here. Dr. D is asking, can we go over how to set up tranches in TradingView and Ninja? Yeah, that's a good idea. We'll that's actually a really good idea. We'll try to do it in the other indicators. I'm trying to, I am trying. People are asking me, could we write this code for Trade-Evade? I don't think so, but I do think it may be possible to write the code for Ninja. I mean, it may be possible in a sense like can AI help me translate the code? It's a lot of work because I have to master Ninja. Even if you use AI, you still have to master the general syntax so that you can figure out what the AI is doing wrong. So I kind of have to look at Ninja Script. Maybe I'll do a tutorial for myself on Ninja Script, and then once I do tutorial, I'll try to have the AI convert TradingView to Ninja and see if we can put the same concept. Obviously, TradingView doesn't have the pretty indicators and anything like that, but we can just sort of mark them with arrows, the same thing. I don't know why people like trading. I mean, I'm actually curious. Why do you like trading with Ninja? Like, why would you not want to trade with Tradeovate, which is just such a simple web-based system? So what was this? Basically, we had a little impulse move to the upside, and now we just kind of died. And now we're trading the 200 period SMA. We're just holding bid. Oh, it's really, really boring. What's gold doing? Gold also not gold has just been in this like $3 range, right? Look at this $3 range for the last hour too. Gold really not doing anything at all. But if I was trading gold, let's just kind of play this out. If I'm trading gold, I'm short 73.5. My next trade would be +3, which would be 76.5, which would be like right over here, right? I short this. All I need is $1.50, and boom, I'm out of the trade now, and I'm flat out. So even in a as long as it's a chop market with a moderate range, it doesn't even matter if I was long or short. I could have worked my way out of it. It almost, the directionality of it almost doesn't matter. You still obviously want to have directionality because that's the whole point. But having that flexibility really makes it easy. All right, we're starting to get a little negative here. Are we going to go red? This is interesting. Okay, let's see. So if we're going to go super trend red, that would be really, really interesting. Where are we now? How far wide are we? The width is only tight. It's only about 4 basis points, but we're 22 basis points from the SMA. This is a very, very big stretch from the SMA. And in my olden days, I would have zero compunction about trying to just buy this bottom for a fishing expedition. But that is a bullshit trade. It works sometimes, it doesn't work a lot of times, and it is really not a high quality trade. It's just a dopamine high, and I no longer chase dopamine highs. I am no longer on trading fentanyl. I am trying to be a disciplined trader. But there's no doubt that whenever you pass up a trade like this, it's always going to work. That's like Murphy's rule of trading, right? Whenever you pass up a bad setup, it's always going to work, right? That's just absolutely Murphy's rule of trading. So if I was, just to give you an idea, if I'd be long over here at 5s or 6s, it's almost sure to hit 15 and TP me out. And there we go, right there, just as I speak it, right? I think that's classic. That's my absolutely my number one observation, that just whenever you pass up a bad setup, it's always going to work. That's my tip of the day today for you guys. All right, we're chilling. Let's see what happens. The little fireballs, though, are really useful in just giving you a quick visualization of stuff that's oversold or overbought. And I really like it because it's very visceral. You can right away understand what this is emoting to you, even though, people from the West Coast are having PTSD with these emojis, but I understand. Hopefully anybody from the West Coast with me today? Anybody from LA? You want to give us an update on your situation? Would love to know. If you're in the room, let me know, guys. Oh my God. Was it 10 o'clock? I'm ready to blow my brains out. How freaking slow is it today? gold starting to turn around. I'm surprised gold sold off, right? If you think PPI is lower, I guess they just don't think that the Fed is really going to be any more easing. It's interesting that gold just did this little really big reversal, but then it seems to be stabilizing and coming back up. Gold used to be such a great trade, right? Gypsy Sweetwater used to trade gold every day. Oh, what are the session lows here? Is this session lows? That's interesting. 74 the session lows? Yeah, I think it's the session lows. Wow. So session lows would actually put us into like super trend sell condition probably. That's interesting. Yeah, Sweetwater says it's definitely trickier to trade gold now. I'll let you put a link to my friends at Apex so you can get some accounts. One of the really best things that can happen to you as a trader, in my opinion, is to open up a prop account, not because you're going to become a millionaire overnight by trading other people's money. That's marketing, right? And it's fine. Yes, there are lots of people in my room who have gotten funded and are getting, and are trading well. And sei gesund, I'm really, it's probably the most proudest thing I've done is help a lot of people get funded. But that is not the reason why the greatest thing you can do as a trader is to open up a prop account. It's the best flight simulator you will ever have in your life. And I trying to figure for the longest time. I was trying to figure out why is a prop account such a good learning tool, and a demo account is such a shitty learning tool. I couldn't figure it out for a long time, and I think I finally realized it. It all has to do with the fact that you're paying money. You're paying minuscule amount of money. You're paying, $50, $30, $100. I mean, it's nothing. If you're trading your own real account, you can't even begin to play the game until you drop $3,000-$4,000 into a futures account. And really, you need $5,000 to just to make your to be comfortable in terms of managing trades, right? So, like $50 is minuscule relative to 5,000, but it makes all the difference psychologically. Somehow, when you're paying money, you're like, I'm taking this seriously. And obviously, the other aspect of it is if you take it seriously, you do have a chance of getting funded, which is really, really valuable. But I just think that that's just one of those interesting psychological things about prop. This is why prop is such a valuable tool. Whether you ever going to trade prop or not, I guarantee you, the only thing I can guarantee you is that this will make you a much better trader because you will be so much more psychologically engaged in the right way. Without having to incur all the massive capital losses that we all, had to incur in order to become a good trader. Do you guys agree with me on that? I'm actually curious. What do you think about that whole idea? That prop to me is obviously valuable because we have I have what's called a phase change. What the fuck is this? Is this a phase change transition? I guess so. Where's my green? Yeah, this is a phase change. There was like a super trend green, I guess, over here. I'm trying to figure out where. What is this? This is a phase change. Okay, whatever it is, let's give it a shot. We'll take the trade here in the S&P. All right, where am I on the S&P? I am at 87.25. Here we go. I'll show it to you. I'm 87.25, targeting 89.25, and we're done. I don't even have to. I don't even have to do the tranches. I knew it was kind of a good turnaround. Now, why the fuck did this turn give me a signal? I just need to figure out what my own logic was. Where the fuck did this is a this tells you that it's a super trend reversal signal. But, oh, what the fuck? What was this? Was this a super trend? There was double. Where's that super trend reversal signal coming from? Okay, I'll check it later. Whatever. The signal worked, which is beautiful. I'm trying to understand why it worked. Let me see something. What the fuck was going on over here? I'm just replaying the moving average. So this gets down. No, it gets overbought. I don't know why this came in as a super trend reversal signal, but I'll double check it. Anyways, we'll take it. We'll take the trade. You're saying surprised gold hasn't given us a signal? Let's take a look at what's gold doing here. Because gold never went red. Like it went red. It needs to go, consecutive. It never went minus 30 on the spreads. So there was no reversal, right? That's the whole point. There was no reversal because the compression between the two moving averages was just never that wide. Here's MNQ. Doing this also gave the trend reversal signal. That's interesting. I got to look at the Oh, I think I know what this is. Oh, I know. This is so super interesting. It's actually now I understand in Nasdaq why this gave a super trend reversal. So the logic generally is the following: you have a super trend, then it goes into regular trend, right? And then when it flips out, and that regular trend, flips the other way, you get a super trend signal. But the thing is that happened is that this broke below the moving average by the time it flipped over. So it kind of just gave you a reversal signal. So, all right, we'll take it. This is a very unusual formation. So usually the reversal signals would be above the moving average, but this time it was below the moving average because it was just such a compressed market structure today. But we'll take it. Either way, signals were good, structure was good. Now we're below trend. Still looking to see what the next move is. We got about. I'm going to be hang with you for another like 15 minutes, and then I'm going to have to run. I see you took it. Sweetwater took it. Good for you. I mean, it was a good reversal. I mean, you could see the reversal signals. Here's the thing I'll tell you: signals, schmignals, right? All signals are just that. They're signals. They're quantified, which makes them really good and clean on the chart. And the most important aspect of this, like the single most important aspect of the indicator, is you don't move until you cross the moving average, because it's the cross of the moving average that determines continuation or reversal signals. Either way, that's the underlying thesis behind all of this. I'll give away my secret sauce, because you can believe that all you want, but it's really much easier when you have the signals on the chart to actually follow it. But mentally, the overarching philosophy is, if you're going to be trading to the upside on a positive trend, you don't move until the moving averages are broken. If you're trading negative, you don't move till the moving averages are broken. If you're going to trade reversal, you don't move it until the reversal is above the moving average. If you trade the reversal the other way, you don't move it until it's below the moving average. This saves you 90% of stupidity. And if you can save 90% of stupidity, you are doing great. I mean, that's the key thing. The whole aspect of good trading is to save 90% of stupidity. And then after that, you're in good shape. So we're going back from sell off. This is interesting. Sorry guys, I keep rubbing. I was watching myself on YouTube the other day, and I was like, I keep rubbing my nose all the time. People are gonna think I'm a fucking coke fiend. No, I'm not. I just have a really, really frigging itchy nose all the time. I've never done any drugs in my whole life. I know you may be hard to believe given the fact that how psychotic I am, but I hate. I don't even drink. I hate all drugs, but I look like a fucking coke fiend half the time because I'm rubbing my nose. So yes, I just wanted to set that information straight. Anyways, what I was going to say is what's interesting is we did not test the bottom here, right? So are we finally setting up for an actual rally? Maybe. Do I drink Coke? I do not drink Coke. My friend, the only vice I have is coffee. I drink 12, 13 espressos a day. That's it. I haven't touched Coke. Is just disgusting. Oh my God, Coke is like the most vile thing in the world if you haven't drank it in a long time. Do you guys know? Here's I will give a month free to BK Scalper if you can answer this question correctly. How many teaspoons of sugar are in a 12-ounce can of Coke? If you give me the right answer, how many teaspoons in teaspoons, I will give you a month free of BK Scalper 1.5. As a matter of fact, you know what? I think I'll start doing that every I'll start asking like random trivia questions every session and just start giving away a month free. Primus Prime. I actually think you're frigging right, Primus. Karen is wrong. All you guys are like, first of all, Karen, John are asking, all of you guys are already paid customers. There's no point. It's 9.75. I think Primus is actually right. Primus is in with 13. I believe it's 13. I think it was either 12 or 13, but he's the closest, which is, John is saying 109, 10 teaspoons. No, it's 13 fucking teaspoons of sugar in one can of Coke. Now, let me ask you something. If you had a child, a 6-year-old child, 7-year-old child, and you said, I'd like a glass of iced tea for them, and then I gave them 13 teaspoons or tablespoons, whatever the fuck it is, just 13 units of sugar into their iced tea. Tell me you wouldn't think that's child abuse. Tell me you wouldn't think that is just absolute travesty. I mean, it's insane, right? That's just insane. Like, I think like that is a drug as bad as fentanyl, in my opinion. But there you go. Dr. D says asparaginine is even worse. Military and pilots cannot drink it. I agree. Yeah, Primus says it's totally insane. All right, Primus, my friend. I think you actually have access to the to BK, but message me if you don't. I'll be happy to give you the BK Scalper. But if you didn't, at least you win the knowledge that you are correct, which is really all we really want in life is to be correct, right? That's really what it matters. Where can you get the info about Scalper? I just hang on a second. I thought I let me just I have the link in my Discord. Let me just get it. Just 1 second. Just bear with me a sec. I got to pull it from Discord because I could not. Sorry, guys. Just a sec. Of course, I put it in my thing. Here it is. Let me see if I can get this. I made a YouTube video. Here, I'm going to put this in chat. You guys can watch it. It's a hidden link, but you can watch it. It's a free link for everybody. It's a YouTube video. Yeah, you can message me on email. That's fine, Primus. That's fine. All right, I think I'm feeling good about the fact that we may have an actual rally. Now, a truly good rally would be if we break the 915. Let's see what and NASDAQ is. I think NASDAQ is also looking good, right? So one of the interesting things that I kind of find fascinating about the fireballs is your natural inclination that was You get lots of fireballs. It's overbought. But when it's at the beginning of a trend, it's actually a signal that there is truly a lot of potential buying. Like this is actually a buy signal, not a sell signal in so many good ways. And if you're a big momentum trader, you can take this, anytime this thing just kind of drops to the moving average is always a good chance that that we're going to have some continuity moves. I don't trade continuity that much, and I certainly don't trade it just on a cowboy basis. But I really noticed something very interesting about the fireball signals is that at the beginning of a move, they're actually much more of a continuity trade than an overbought, oversold condition. See what it says. Coca-Cola did used to contain cocaine in its original incarnation. That's absolutely true. But but that's not the point. I mean, it's just the fact that it's just freaking sugar. It's just really, really sugary as hell. Like, I'll sometimes have a Diet Coke when I'm in a movie theater because that's all there is sometimes. And I feel so disgusting afterwards. I could just, All right, we keep popping up. We got about, did we just drop? Did we drop and pop? What happened? 10 o'clock? No, is there news? No, there's no news. There's no news on the moves today. It was just a pop and drop. No. Red books, speech, economic optimism, nothing. No. It was just a pop and drop. Looking at NAS right now, potential reversal signal right now, but I'm gonna have to pass on it because I have to go soon. I don't want to babysit this trade. I'm trying to see what I can find in S&P. S&P broke out. It's worth a shot here. Okay. I'm long 901s, 901.25. So that means 96.25 will be my next tranche. And 92.25 will be the final tranche. Okay. So this is us. I took this, very, very tepid little trend signal, and we'll see if it can extend a little bit for us. And there we go. Exit. And again, so let's kind of pause and time, because what I want to explain to you is that scalper is obviously not just a signaling thing. It's also kind of like a metronome for how many trades you can do given the setups that I have, right? So, if I was trading this properly, right, there was actually, one trade at 9:44, one trade at 10:01, which is 15 minutes, and next trade at 10:50. That's pretty much the expectancy. So we try to basically work on one tradable signal every 15 minutes per instrument. So if you're trading NASDAQ and the S&P, let's say you have two charts at the same time. When I'm trading by myself, I'm trading two because I can focus and I'm not, I don't have to walk and chew gum at the same time. So that's 3 signals an hour, right? No, 4 signals. It's 15 minutes, about 4 signals an hour, right? You don't need much. You take like 10 trades, 2 hours, right? And if you have, if you're doing 2 instruments, you do 20 trades in 2 hours. That's between on the smallest possible increment where you're really not risking anything. 150, 200 a day. And as I was talking to you guys, and I'll talk about this much more in my coaching, if you're actually trading on the smaller accounts where it's a 25,000 funded, you just need 1,500. So it's less than 10 days to funding in a ultra cautious format, right? Where you're not even close to blowing through your margin level. Because your maximum risk with the S&P on this size is like $200, right? And you have a $1,500 budget. So I really, I like trading small. I like my personal car is a Mini. I have a Chihuahua and a Pomeranian as my two dogs. I like little things. There's a lot of value in little things, and I really like trading small and getting prop accounts funded small, because those have the best risk reward ratio in terms of getting funded, and those have the best payouts in terms of the. You can string together. I always say it is far more profitable to trade 10 $25,000 accounts together than to trade $250,000 account together, because the road to getting $250,000 funded is 3 times as hard as and probably 5 times as long as the road to getting 25,000. So anyways, just my thoughts on the matter. I know a lot of people who and actually I gotta credit Sweetwater with this, because he's the one that sort of talked about the idea how he loves getting the small accounts funded, because they're the R&R is much better, the path to success is much faster, and your risk control has to be small anyways. It doesn't matter whether you're trading $250,000 or 25,000. You have a very, very capitated risk control. So wouldn't it be much better to reach the target much faster? That's sort of my view on all of this. Sweetwater agrees with me. I think the more you trade and the more skilled you become at doing this, the more you begin to agree that that the value of the world lies in the minis. Besides, the Mini is made by BMW, so it's just I tell you, I kid around that I love my Mini more than I love half the members of my own family, but it is what it is. Anyways, guys, I got to run because we're going to be doing Wealth 365 in a few minutes. I got to go talk to Kate, but otherwise, pretty good session, right? Aside from my absolute responsibility for being an asshole, just trading in front of the open, which I ate, but I'm already got about a third of that back, and I'll have it all back by tomorrow, by the end of this week. It was just this stupid ass trade, but otherwise you see how clean and easy it is. Every 15 minutes, a good signal, a nice clean trade, and you guys are banking P&L. So bring your friends. I'm going to do this tomorrow. Tomorrow is what, Wednesday? When is I just want to make sure that I'm not in conflict here, guys. When is CPI Thursday? Let's make sure that I'm correct on all of this. When is CPI? Because Thursday I for sure want to trade CPI live with you. It's really a lot of fun. Where's this thing? Come up here. Go away. Ugh. They won't let me come in? Okay. US CPI, what day is that? Why is it not showing it to me? January 15. January 15 UP CPI. What is today? Today is 14. Oh, it's tomorrow. Oh, fuck. All right. We trade live tomorrow. Okay. It's tomorrow. Yeah, so we're gonna. Sorry, I'll put this up. I'll put up the. We're gonna do like an 8:15 link for sure. We'll trade tomorrow. I thought it was Thursday for some reason. Okay, very cool. Anyways, good job, guys. Everybody have a wonderful, wonderful day. I'll see you tomorrow for live CPI, which should be really interesting because we'll probably get a lot more signals. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see everybody later. Thanks again for hanging out with me. Take care.